Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm a fully blind gamer, and I'm going to be working my way through the tutorial here in Diablo 4 just to assist other blind and visually impaired players trying to get into the game. So, to preface this, the idea came about because I'm getting word from several blind players that they're struggling and not understanding certain concepts, how the game works. So, I'm going to go through it, try and describe what's happening, how the game works, and what I'm doing. So, for starters here, when you first pop up in the game, it's going to have I think a brightness screen, so you can click X to skip that if you don't care about brightness. From there, it should have a pop-up of 3 tabs. You move L1 or R1 or L2 or L2 or triggers or whatever they're called in Xbox or PC, like, I don't know. The leftmost tab, the top option, is your screen reader. Turn that on. From there, don't worry about any other settings. Just go right twice with the tabs and then hit triangle or Y or whatever your triangle adjacent button. Then from there, you'll actually be able to check out the actual full options. That's just like an onboarding options thing. It's not really the full mint list. So from there,
2. Object 1. 36. Hit return. Options.
you'll run into this
Return.
menu where it says return options
Credits.
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 So click options, which is down one X, and then from here I'm going to tab over to the left with L1 or L2. If it wants to load, hello.
36. Killer. Eternal. Return. Options. Font scale. Large.
There we go.
Font scale. Use screen reader.
So
Enable. Use screen
here
reader.
it says
Enable
enable screen reader. Now from here you want to go down.
Voice option.
You can enable
Speech
text
volume.
speech, all this
Party.
other stuff.
Plan. Whisper. Play that is less than. That is less than. In channel. Font scale. Colorblind fill chat. Transcribe voice chat. System messages. Errors. Combat party chat. Local chat. Whispers. Plan. Plan. Cinematic subtitles. Text locale. Speech locale. Font scaling. Font color. Background opacity. Auto progress game dialog. Screen shake effects. Combat hit flash. Reduce strobing. Enable. Screen shake effects.
Okay.
Disable.
So
Screen shake effects. Show screen shake effects on certain skills and abilities.
So from here you can have, like, if you're low vision, you can mess with some of these to understand, to have a better idea of what you want enabled. So screen shaking, combat hit flashes, so strobing, so different things like that. Swap your sticks, target locks, skill toggles. So let's say there's a channeling skill instead of channeling.
Toggle sustained skills. Channel skills like incinerating whirlwind can be toggled on and off. Repeated skills require holding the skill.
So yeah, you can basically toggle it or hold it if you want.
Disable.
Player highlight is basically drawing a box around your character so you can visually see it if you have some vision.
Player highlight color.
NPCs, enemies, objects, everything can have different highlights.
Now
this is the big one if you're blind. You have loot sounds. So this will have sound effects for all weapons, armor, jewelry, sockets, legendaries, everything. And for me, I have mine set to magic or higher because common is useless. See, weapon, armor.
Socketable other. Minimum play audio on ambient weapon. Play audio on ambient loot. Enable. Play audio on ambient loot. Enable sound effects when an item in the world is nearby.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Weapon. Enable. Weapon.
Weapons, armor.
Socketable. Other. Enable. Minimum quality. Magic.
And then minimum quality.
Play audio on targeting objects. Enable.
Play audio on targeting
Enable
objects.
sound effects when an item or object in the world is targeted by the player.
That's like if you run into a chest or other interactables, it'll have a sound effect. So let's assume you have all these enabled. So this is all the accessibility I know of. The actual main options, you have
font scale, large, bright colorblind filter.
A lot of like visual stuff or deaf stuff in this menu.
Compensate visuals for color blindness. Protanopia, with bright font scale, large, font scale, adjusts brightness, colorblind filter, off, colorblind filter, applies a filter, enable sound, enable sound.
So sound.
Sound.
So here's mute or sounds.
Master volume.
Music
volume. 10. Music volume.
I have mine like quiet. A lot of my stuff quiet so I can better hear the game and it'll sound better on stream and recording because the game's not as loud, hopefully.
Effects volume.
So this one's up to you.
Ambient volume. 80. Ambient volume. Sound output device. Default. Sound output device.
Output device. Just leave that as default. Speaker setups. This is depending on your headphones and speaker situation. My headphones do 7.1, so I did 7.1 surround sound.
Voice channels. Disabled.
Voice channels is just in-game chat if you want to do in-game chat.
Voice chat volume. Microphone output volume. Voice chat focus. Voice chat focus. Transcribe voice chat. Cinematic subtitles. Text locale. Speech locale. Font scaling. Font color. Background opacity. 0. Auto progress game dialog. Use screen reader. Text to speech. Voice option. Speech volume. Local. Party. Trade. Plan. Whisper. Play sound separated.
Here's an option at the very bottom right here.
Player audio on error. On. Player audio on error. Controls the dialogue lines spoken by the player when error text appears on the screen. On. All dialogue lines are spoken. Off. No dialogue lines are spoken. Simple. An error noise is played in place of the dialogue lines.
So right here, this is a point where some people might find this frustrating, depending on who you are. Your character will often say like, "I'm out of mana," or "This will need to wait." Like they'll have a bunch of different things they say based on what they can or cannot do. If you don't want that to happen, you can turn this off or have it just do a sound effect For me, I leave it on because it doesn't bother me. So let's go scroll over to
Screen
the
shake
next
effects.
tab.
Disable. Screen shake effects. Combat hit flash.
These are
Reduce
more
scrolling.
like
Highlight player limits.
visual-based
Show download
stuff.
numbers. Show all tutorials. Advanced tool to compare. Advanced tool to information. Advanced tool to show all tutorials.
Here's what you
Enable.
want.
Show all tutorials.
So
Enable.
show
All tutorials will be shown. Disable.
tutorials.
Only show damage numbers. Enable.
Show damage numbers.
Enable. Highlight player when obscured. Show
In
damage
case
numbers.
you can
Enable.
see it. Highlight player when obscured if you need
Reduce
that.
scrolling. Enable. Reduce scrolling. Show damage. Show all tutorials. Advanced tool to compare. Enable.
Advanced tool tip compare and advanced tool information. These are probably the biggest settings outside of the actual accessibility settings that you need, almost guaranteed you need, because they show you a lot of the numbers you're working with this game.
HUD configuration. Left corner.
Just HUD configuration.
Item duration on drop. 10. Item label duration on drop. Briefly display item label display.
Label.
Push to show for 10 seconds.
Display.
Item skill toggle behavior. Hold goal. Action wheel activation. Toggle. Display minion health bars. Enabled. Display minion health bars. Show health bars of monster health bar option. Hover only. Monster health bar option. Configure the display mode for monster health bar. Display player highlight. Disabled. Display player highlight. Draws a highlight around the player. Player highlight color. NPC highlight color. Enemy highlight color. Object highlight color. Object highlight color. Controls the color of interactable object highlights. Wireless controller vibration.
Right,
Swap left and right sticks. Cursor sensitivity. Inner dead zone. Outer dead zone. 0.
Don't think
Map
there's
screen.
anything
Map screen.
else.
Toggles the map screen. Cannot be rebound. Character panel. Character panel. Toggles the character details and inventory panel. Combine interact and damp. Basic skill. Enabled. Combine interact and damp. Basic skill. Enabled. Interact and casting your basic skill will utilize this interact and damp. Basic skill slot. Interact and damp. Basic skill slot. 4 skill slot. Skill slot 1. Skill slot 3. Skill slot 4. Evade. Town portal. Use potion. Mount. Spur mount. Mount dismount. Mount combat dismount. Lock target. Cross network play. Cross network communications. Friend comes online. Friend goes offline. Friend earns a clan member. Chat background. Show quest dialogue. 36.
Right, anyway, so there's a whole bunch of different options and settings you can mess with. I'd definitely recommend the screen reader. There's certain visual ones you might have heard, or partially hearing impaired ones. For the most part, screen reader is like the big one. So let's actually get into the game. I'm just gonna make a new character because it's just gonna be that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's have it be
Bottom action button select top action button overview. Necromancer. Bottom sorcerer. Bottom action button select top action button overview. Rogue. Bottom action button select top action button overview. Sorcerer. Necromancer.
I have not played
button, select top action button
Necromancer,
overview.
so we'll go with Necromancer for the demonstration purposes. Now here, this is, I think it's going to prompt the character customizer, which I personally don't care. I can't see it. I don't care. Not my problem. Once it loads. For the purpose of the video, it's probably going to be a very long one, just by the very nature of trying to actually describe the game and how it works. So with any luck, it'll be a good starting point because part of the beauty of this game is it's an open world, so that you can do almost anything you want. There's a lot of things to do. It's not as simple as like Diablo 3, where Diablo 3 was pretty much just run rifts and great rifts, and that's it.
Barbarian. Bottom action button select Necromancer. Barbarian. Necromancer. Bottom action button select top action button overview. Select a preset below. Top action button finalize. Left action button customize. Gameplay options. Disabled. Hardcore. Warning. Hardcore heroes die permanently. Name required. The current hero name is invalid. Please check the input hero name. The current hero name is invalid. Please check the input hero name. Start game. Start game. Tutorial preference. Select your guidance preference below. You can always change this within the options menu. Bottom action button next. Right action button cancel. Less guidance. More guidance. More in-depth tutorials. Recommended for new Diablo players. World Tier 1.
We'll have it be...
Recommended for players who are new to Diablo or want a light challenge. Enemies are easy to defeat.
We'll have it be normal, or more advanced tooltips.
World Tier 2. Veteran. Recommended for Diablo veterans who want more of a challenge. Enemies are more challenging. Monsters give 20% increased experience. Monsters drop 15% more gold.
For the sake of the video, let's have it be a little more challenging. We'll have it be World Tier 2.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war.
For the sake of the video, I'm going to skip the cinematics.
Before I freeze.
Now, from here, let's just take a look at the menus we have to work with. For options button on PlayStation, you pull up an inventory screen. It's a grid. It's 10 by 3. Or, wait, 3 by 10? I don't know how to best word it. It's 3 rows of 10. Rows, horizontally speaking. And then if you just mash up, you're always going to come to the head slot, down.
Equipped. Hands. Legs. Equipped. Feet. Equipped.
And then you can
boots. Main hand. Equipped. Simple side.
Have different, you have your different slots. It'll read you all the stats, read all the things you want. So let's look at this scythe.
Equipped. Main hand. Equipped. Simple side. 14 item power. 18 damage per second. 14 to 20 damage per hit. 1.10 attacks per second. Fast weapon. Plus 1 life on kill plus 1. Necromancer. Sell value 7 gold. Durability
There you go.
100
See,
100.
it tells you all the stats you need to know.
Containers.
So that's the general gist of how it reads the gear, and you can start making builds around that. Now let's go look at skills. So options and then R1.
Basic skills deal damage and are always available to cast.
So basic skills here.
Bone splinters. Basic.
Bone splinters.
Generate essence 6. Lucky hit chance 17%. Fire 3 bone splinters, dealing 2 to 8% damage each. Each subsequent time an enemy is hit by the same cast of bone splinters, you gain 1 essence. Physical damage. Not yet loaded. Bottom action button. Bone splinters. Basic. Bone. Generate
let's
essence
see,
6.
where's the
Lucky hit chance
others?
17%. Fire 3. Basic. Darkness. Generate essence 4 per enemy hit. Lucky hit chance 17%. Sweep an ethereal side in front of you, dealing 3 to 4, 12% damage. Hitting an enemy with reap increases your damage reduction by 15% for 2 seconds. Shadow damage. Not yet
There
loaded.
you go,
Bottom
see?
action button. Decompose. Basic.
Tells you all
Darkness.
the different
Shadow.
decompose
Generate
what
essence
you
8 per second. Lucky hit chance 40%. Tear the flesh from an enemy, dealing 9, 30% damage per second and forming a usable corpse with the flesh every 2.5 seconds. Shadow damage. Not yet loaded. Decompose. Rank 1/5. Enhanced decompose. If an enemy dies while being decomposed, you gain 10 essence. Not yet loaded. Bottom action button. Learn. Decompose. Rank 1/5. Decompose. Decompose. Reap. Basic. Darkness. Generate essence 4 per enhanced reap. If an enemy hit by reap dies within 2 seconds, you gain 30% plus attack speed for 3 seconds. Not yet loaded. Decompose. Hemorrhage. Basic. Bone splinters. Basic. Hemorrhage. Basic. Blood. Generate essence 8. Lucky hit chance 35%. Burst an enemy in apples. S blood dealing 6 to 8, 25% damage. Hemorrhage has a 20% chance to form a blood orb. Physical damage. Not yet loaded. Enhanced hemorrhage. After picking up a blood orb, your next hemorrhage also deals damage to enemies around your target and grants to bone splinters. Basic. Enhanced bone splinters. Bone splinters has a 25% chance to fire 2 additional projectiles if cast while you have 50 or more essence. Not yet loaded. Bone splinters. Bone splinters. Enhanced bone splinters. Enhanced bone splinters. Bone splinters has a 20 bone splinters. Rank 1/5. Enhanced bone splinters. Acolyte and apples. S bone splinters. Hitting the same enemy at least 3 times with the same cast of bone splinters grants 8% plus critical strike chance for 4 seconds. You may only select one upgrade. Not yet loaded.
So the reason I have 2 skill points is because I have renown from my other character, so that's a account wide. So here it goes. It says warg or ward.
Ward.
So let's just try to attack these guys.
Ward. 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 Ward.
So if you click the right stick, it'll lock on.
Hollow tree. Bottom action
So
button.
here's a hollow tree.
Ward. Ward. Containers. Ward. Containers. Ward. 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 Containers. Ward. Hollow tree. That skill is not ready.
There's
Ward.
a hollow
Hollow
tree.
Ward. Ward.
Some gold.
Ward. Containers. Hollow tree. Bottom action button. Interact.
Another hollow tree. Now, the general navigation in combat is your left stick will move you, obviously. Right stick doesn't really have any major purpose except locking on. Your X square, triangle, R1, R2, and L2, or on Xbox it's A, B, Y, right trigger, right shoulder button, and left trigger are your main 6 skill slots, and then your L2 or left trigger are your health potions. You can reassign all these to different ones if you want. Your B or circle is dodge or evade. Every character, every class has a dodge. Pushing up on the stick goes up. Pushing right on the stick goes right. Down goes down, and left goes left. Or north, east, southwest, or 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, depending on how you want to think about this. This transitions into understanding how I keep hitting the button. Navigation works, because on the map,
Fractured peaks.
so it says Fractured Peaks, which is the region I'm in, right? So if I push right on the joystick or down toward me, I zoom out, so it's easier for the cursor to find things around me.
Campaign quest LV 1. Dust on the mountain. Bottom action button. Untrack. Campaign quest LV. Campaign
So
quest LV.
that's
Dust on the
the
mountain. Bottom action button. Untrack.
campaign quest. So I'm gonna hit square or I think it's X on Xbox. It is square, right? So I'm highlighting. So I'm tracking that campaign quest, and my cursor's on it.
Campaign quest
Right,
L.
my
Campaign
cursor's
quest
on
LV.
it. I'm double checking my cursor's on it because I'm hitting
Campaign
X
quest
to
LV.
select it and
Dust on the
unselect
mountain. Bottom
it,
action
and
button.
square to
Untrack.
mark it.
Dust on the mountain. Find shelter in nearby
So
town.
it says find shelter in nearby town. So now if I head,
Should clear up when the storm is past.
so if I head up to the northwest a tiny bit, or 10 or 11 o'clock, or just top left, or however you want to think about this, that's the general direction my cursor went to find the objective. So that means my general path is going to be up toward that direction. I mean, you'll have to run around certain obstacles, but for the most part, that's how the general navigation works. If you can find the the waypoint or the marker, right? So if like right here, let's see if I can find it.
Undiscovered steps. Fractured peaks. Campaign quest LV 1.
So okay, so move to the east. Let's go head east. Can't progress. Okay, let's try and curve around to the south and go back to the east, and then go back up north. So that way I'm just curving around whatever was blocking me from actually going straight east.
Containers.
It's not perfect, but it is doable. For reference, I have progressed to where I'm level 36 on my druid. I've completed a stronghold solo. I've completed dungeon solo. I've completed a good chunk of Act 1 campaign. I know another blind person who's completed the campaign and completely, according to them, completely independently. So
bottom action button. Interact.
It is a learning curve, but it is a doable learning curve.
Action button.
So there's another tree for more interactables. This town should be somewhere right about here. Oh wait, no, there might be like 1 or 2 more guys to kill, and then should be there, right?
Campaign quest LV 1. Dust on the mountain. Bottom action button. Untrack. Campaign quest LV 1. Dust on the mountain.
So it's still to the east, so I didn't go far enough east. Alright, let's try it again. Let's just walk over there again. Oh, and different sounds will indicate different things. So there's a chest sound, there's a container sound, there's an urn, there's a whole bunch of different sounds.
Ward. Ward. Containers. 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 Hollow tree. Bottom action button. Interact. Nevs. LV. 1 plus.
Here we go. Nevs. This is the abandoned town. There we go.
Everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Dust on the mountain. Find the source of the voices.
So find the source of the voices. Alright. So from here, I know where to go from here, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to just pull up the map again. Alright, so it says find the voices. The voices are directly west, I believe. It's like north. Yeah, there we go.
Dust on the mountain. Find the source of the voices.
Slightly
Dust on the mountain.
northwest. Let's mark it with X and square so that the pin is there.
Dust on the mountain. That still is not ready.
So let's see.
You have reached your destination.
And that is the beauty of the navigation in this game. It is tricky, yes, but when you pin whatever you're looking for, like a quest, a main quest, a waypoint, a Lilith shrine, it tells you when you're within a radius of your pin drop. So that way you know you're in the area. Okay, like for example, I use this a lot in town where I'm looking for a blacksmith to fix all my gear. So I'm like, okay, look on the map. Okay, where's the blacksmith? All right, found him. Pin it, or pin the blacksmith. So then I know, okay, the blacksmith is east from where I'm at. So just move east, and I will know I'm there when my pin says you've reached your destination. Because it's within a small radius. It's maybe like 5 steps, if that. It's pretty small. But it isn't, personally, it's not that hard. So let's open this door.
Door. Bottom action button. Interact.
There's the door. And then let's talk to these people.
Dust on the mountain. Bottom action button. What an apples that's going on here?
What's it to you?
For the sake of expediency, I'm just going to skip all the stuff, just because, honestly, if you guys want to understand the lore and dialogue, you guys can, but I'm just trying to not have this be a full hour, which I think it will be a full hour, honestly.
Poor monk back there must have gone inside.
I at least want to kill the boss, and then I will end the video.
Was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Dust on the mountain. Speak with Ali.
So let's talk to her.
Easel. Weapons. Status. Healer. Easel. Weapons. Campaign quest LV. 1. Campaign quest LV. 1. That still is not ready. Dust on the mountain. Speak with Ali. Easel. Weapons. Bottom action button. Interact. Deborah. Bottom action button. Interact. Status. Healer. Valenta. Bottom action button. Interact. Deborah. Ali. Bottom action button. Deborah. Bottom action button. Interact. Easel. Fiendish folio. Fiendish folio. Valley. Deadware. Bottom action button. Interact. Valley. Bottom action button. Easel. Fiendish folio. Fiendish folio. Focus. 2 item power. 20 damage per second. Plus 20. 14 to 20 damage per hit. 1.20 attacks per second. Very fast weapon. Apprentice and apples. S1. 1. 4 item power. 19 damage per second. Cover. Bottom action button. Head.
So there we go. Just bought my first item.
Buckler. Shield. 13 item power. Ring. Neck.
Let's take that
Profile.
shield
Fiendish
off.
folio. Focus. 2 item power. Fiendish folio. Focus. Buckler. Shield. 13 item power. Buckler. Shield.
There we go. So I'm gonna hit triangle and let you guys listen to the
40% block damage
comparison.
reduction. 40%. Buckler. Shield. 13 item power. 40% block damage reduction. 40% plus 40%. 20% block chance. 20% plus 20%. Plus 80% main hand weapon damage. 80% plus 80%. Plus 1 thorns. 1 plus 1. Properties lost when equipped. 1.5% cooldown reduction. Necromancer. Unlocks new look on salvage. Sell value 6 gold. Durability 100/100. Bottom action button. Equip. Top action button. Hide comparison. Left action button. Hold. Drop. Left action button. Mark as junk.
There we go. So
Bottom action button. Valley. EISN and Apple. Finally, some shelter from the storm. EISN and apples. Be safe here.
Could you protect us?
just
Bottom action button. Level 2.
these.
Plus 1 skill
Here we
point.
go. Level 2.
Dust
Got
on the
one skill
mountain.
point.
1/7. That skill is not ready. Quest complete. Dust on the mountain. 800 XP. 80 gold. Quest progress
Cool.
saved.
Look at that. Got some gold. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. There should be an
Bottom action
armor
button.
vendor
Interact.
right here, right?
Bottom action button. Status. Healer. Easel. Weapons.
Or just the weapons?
Status. Healer.
All right. Let's go look at the
Shield.
other
Basic
skill
skills deal
point.
damage and are buckler. Shield. 13 item power. Basic skills deal damage are always available to cast. Basic skills deal reap. Base enhanced reap. If an enemy hit by
So I already
speed,
have that
reap forms
basic
support
skill,
from
so I'm not gonna worry
supernatural
about.
bloodlines.
You
After
don't
bloodlines
need
8 times,
another
your next
basic
passive
skill,
bloodlines is
so
guaranteed to overpower
let's
response
use
level for the
your.
first enemy hit. You may only
Let's
select one
use
weapon. Not yet
a
loaded.
skill point
Blood
for
rolls
a
deal 15%
core
of your
skill.
maximum
Core
life
skills are your big boy
overpowering deals
damages.
bonus damage based on the sum of your current life and fortified with
So,
paranormal bloodlines. Paranormal bloodlines.
let's
While
see,
supernatural
what
bloodlines.
are we
After
looking
casting
for?
bloodlines 8 times, your next cast of bloodlines is guaranteed to overpower and spawns a blood. While at least paranormal bloodlines. Enhanced bloodlines. Imperfectly balanced. Reap. Basic. Darkness. Enhanced reap. If an enemy hit by reap dies within 2 sec reap. Basic. Acolyte and apples. S reap. Reap forms a corpse under acolyte and apple. Supernatural bloodlines. Enhanced bloodlines. Bloodlines. Enhanced supernatural blood. Supernatural blood surge. Paranormal blood surge. If an enemy paranormal blood surge. If an enemy is damaged, supernatural blight. You and supernatural blight. You and your paranormal blood surge. If an enemy is damaged, paranormal blood surge. Supernatural blood surge. Paranormal bloodlines. Supernatural blood surge. Paranormal blood surge. Enhanced blood surge. Blood surge heals you for 2.5 blood surge. Core. Blood. Essence cost 30. Lucky hit chance 12%. Draw blood from enemies, dealing 6 to 7, 20% damage, and expel blood nova, dealing 15 to 18, 50% damage. Blood surge in apples. S nova damage is increased by 10% X per enemy brain, up to 50% X. Physical damage. Not yet.
Okay, so that sounds like a big area of effect skill.
Bloodlines. Core. Blood. Essence cost 15. Lucky hit chance 33%. Throw a blood lance that lingers in an enemy for 3 seconds, dealing 24 to 30, 80% damage to the enemy and all other lance enemies. Physical damage. Not yet learned. Bottom action button. Learn.
Okay, so
Left
that
action
one's
button.
a single
Refund rank
target.
cost 0 gold. Blood surge. Core. Blood. Essence cost 30. Lucky hit chance 12%. Draw blood from enemies, dealing 6 to 7, 20% damage, and expel blood nova, dealing 15 to 18, 50% damage.
Alright, heard that
Enhanced
one
light. Light slows enemies by 25 light. Core. Darkness. Essence cost 25. Lucky hit chance 40%. Unleash concentrated light that deals 9 to 11, 30% damage and leaves behind the defiled area, dealing 27, 80% damage over 6 seconds. Shadow damage. Not yet learned.
I'll say that's a
Bottom
big
action
boy.
button.
Damage
Learn.
over time,
Summon.
plus
Core.
AoE.
Darkness. Essence cost 20. Lucky hit chance 20%. A specter of you charges forward and attacks with its side for 19 to 23, 63% damage, then returns to you and attacks again for 6 to 7, 21% damage. Shadow damage. Not yet learned. Bottom
Oh,
action
here we
button.
go, okay.
Learn. Left action
So-
button. Hold. Refund rank cost 0 gold. Core skills spend resource to deliver powerful attacks. Bone spear. Core. Bone. Essence cost 25. Lucky hit chance 50%. Conjure a bone spear from the ground, dealing 26 to 32, 85% damage and piercing through enemies. Physical damage. Not yet learned. Bone
So
spear.
we'll
Rank
use
1/5.
bone spear
Cover.
because it
Bottom
sounds
action
really
skill
good,
is
so I'll just use
covered.
it.
Bottom action button. Interact.
All right.
Status.
Now
Learn.
from
Learn.
here,
Bottom action button. Easel. Weapons.
remember right,
Bottom
we have
action
to
button.
like.
Interact.
What is it? I think
Bottom
you
action
have
button. Interact. You cannot do that in this area.
Now let's see.
Password. Bottom action button. You cannot do that in this area.
We're about to get outside. One little detail is you can kind of hear where entrances to towns are because you'll start to hear wind or other background sounds hit like the walls and holes in the walls and stuff. It's harder to notice, but you can notice it. So let's try and get out. I kind of don't remember how to get out of this town, honestly. I haven't done this tutorial level in so long. Here we go, should be good, right?
Ice Hall Tiger. LV. 2.
Here we go, cool.
Containers.
Alright, now let's go
Containers.
test out our
Let's go with containers.
bone skill, or bone
Containers.
spear, right?
Containers. Containers. Containers.
So that's our armor
Containers.
rack.
Containers. Containers. Armor rack. Bottom action button. Strider's tunic.
New chest piece. Let's put
Buckler,
that
okay.
on. See what that
Profile,
does.
Strider's tunic. Chest armor. 24 item power. 42 armor plus 21. Sell value 18 gold. Hide tunic.
Ooh, more armor.
Containers.
Cool. We'll
That
take
still is
it.
not ready. Containers. That still is not ready. Containers. Containers. That still is not ready. Containers. Containers. Arctic bear. Arctic bear. Containers. 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 Frigid Karen. Bottom action button. Interact. Containers. That still is not ready. Skeleton. 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 Containers. Containers.
Oh, sorry. For reference, I left town and just continuously heading north and northeast and like just zigzagging my way up north and
Containers.
northeast.
Skeleton archer. Containers. Ward. Containers. Ward. Ward. Skeleton. Not enough essence. Skeleton archer. Skeleton archer.
See, I just said not enough essence to throw my bone spear.
Skeleton archer.
Should be hitting the dungeon location here in a second.
Campaign quest LV. 2. Campaign quest LV. 2.
Alright, let's head
That
up
still is
there
not
because
ready.
I marked it, so I should know when I'm there. Let's try southeast. Nope, northeast. The unfortunate part is that necromancers just don't have mobility, so I can't move any faster than this.
Containers. Containers. Hollow tree. Bottom action button. Interact. Undiscovered. Fractured peaks. Campaign quest LB. 2. That still is not ready.
Alright, so I realized I passed it, so let's go head back north. That's where the cursor was. The marker. Okay, so I had a
reached your
dead
destination.
end. There we go. Reached the destination, so the door should be right around here.
Containers.
Let's see.
Campaign quest LV. 2. Darkness within. That still is not ready. Containers. Containers. You have reached your containers. 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 Containers.
Come on, where's the door?
Tower gate. Bottom action button. Ice Hall ruins. Bottom action button.
There we go.
Interact.
Let's get in there, and then
Abandoned halls. Darkness within.
Yep.
Search the depths of Ice Hall ruins.
search the depths, because there's
Door,
no
place.
true objective
Door.
in here,
Bottom
right?
action button.
Because you
Fractured
just have
peaks.
to search. So,
Door,
there's
door.
no
Bottom action
marker
button.
here,
Door.
because
Place.
it's just search.
Place.
So we just have to go through and kill some things.
Door. Bottom action button.
Actually, let me
Interact.
see how long I've been recording. I don't remember how to check that. 20, okay, about 30 minutes.
Door.
So
Bottom action
with
button.
any luck,
Interact.
I'll be able to kind of blitz through this a little fast.
Chest. Crates.
Oh, there's a chest.
Crates. 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 Door. Bottom action button. Crates.
Another door. For reference, I am heading southeast, then head south northeast. Now I'm gonna try going west. Basically, I just try and hug walls when I can. Okay, I'm right back at the entrance, so I gotta keep moving the other direction, back southeast and northeast and all that.
Door. Bottom action button.
There's
Interact.
a door. Okay, found another. And we kept going east instead of west. The general philosophy for a lot of tiles is, at least in my experience, is that depending on where you come into a dungeon or layout, the exit or the things you need to do to progress are on the other opposite side. So let's say you spawn and you're on the west end. It's safe to assume a lot of everything else that you need to do for objectives or whatever is on the east side, or basically where you're not, or where you... Yeah, I don't know how best to word that, honestly. Some crates, let's bust those.
Crates. 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 Door. Bottom action button. Crates.
Here we go, there's the door.
Crates. Skeleton. Crates. Crates. Door. Bottom action button. Skeleton. 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 Skeleton archer. Skeleton. Level 3. +1 skill point. Skeleton.
There we go. Skill point. Cool. So from here...
13 item power. 40% block damage reduction. 40%. Plus 40% bone spear. Rank 1/5. Rank 1/5. Supernatural bone spear. Bone spear makes the first. Bone spear has a 5% plus increased critical strike. Enhanced bone spear. Paranormal bone spear. Enhanced bone spear. Bone spear breaks into 3 shards when it is destroyed, dealing 7 to 9. 25% damage each. Not yet loaded. Enhanced bone spear.
So let's
bone spear
enhance
breaks into
it,
3 shards when it is destroyed,
just
dealing
more
7 to... That skill is
area
not
of
ready.
effect.
Bottom action button. Door. Skeleton. 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 Crates. 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 That skill is not ready. Crates. Door. Bottom action button. Crates. Crates. Door. Crate. Door. Crate. Skeleton. Crates.
I'm still heading northwest at this point.
Skeleton. Skeleton. Not enough essence to use that skill. Skeleton archer.
The other tip I can offer is that if you are finding enemies, you're usually going the right way, because they... most of the time they don't spawn behind you. So that'd be good help, hopefully.
Barrel. Skeleton. Skeleton archer. Door. Skeleton archer. Barrel. 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 That skill is not ready. Felon. 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 Skeleton archer. Barrel. Skeleton. Not enough essence to use that skill. Barrel. Barrel. Skeleton archer. Healing well. Bottom action button. Interact.
So I should be getting close to the boss room.
Hell touch corridors.
Yep. Because the healing well is usually like boss room area, boss, like big encounter indicator.
Hellion. Not enough essence to use that skill. Skeleton archer.
Should be hitting the hallway to the boss room right about now. Let's try going back west a tiny few steps. Back north. I can hear a skeleton or something. There we go.
Felon.
Okay, I had to
Felon Shaman.
deal with the call. Oh, here's a fallen shaman.
Felon Shaman.
Okay, so I'm assuming you go past this fire. Whatever's on fire over here.
Felon.
Yep, there's more enemies.
Felon. 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 Felon shaman. Felon. Felon shaman. Felon. Not enough as felon shaman. Felon. 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 That skill is not ready.
Alright.
Felon. Felon.
Oh, your health potions are not infinite. You have finite amounts of health potions. They auto pick up when you walk over them. There is a sound effect. Oh, see, that's an elite right there. Thank God, the screen reader actually tells me when it's elite or minion.
Fiery Felon, elite.
So from here,
not enough essence to use that skill. Not enough essence to use that skill. Not enough essence to use that skill.
so he's gone.
Felon, Felon.
Some more guys up
Felon
here.
Level 4, Felon. Felon chain, Felon
What's
chain.
that, level 4? Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Now, from here we have a choice. We can take a passive skill or try and enhance bone.
Bone Spear. Rank 1/5.
One of my skills again.
Bone Spear breaks into 3 shards when supernatural Bone Spear. Bone Spear makes the first enemy hit vulnerable for 3 seconds. You may only select one upgrade. Not yet loaded. Paranormal Bone Spear. Bone Spear has a 5% plus increased critical strike chance. If Bone Spear and apples as primary projectile critically strikes, it fires 2 additional bone shards upon being destroyed. You may only select one upgrade. Not yet loaded.
So let's see what passives I can find.
Blood Mist fortifies you for 0.5% base life 1 each time it hits an enemy. You may only select one Dreadful Blood Mist. Blood Mist fortifies you for 0.5% base life 1 each time it hits an enemy. You may only select one upgrade. Imperfectly balanced. Acolyte and apples weak. Basic. Acolyte and apples as weak. Supernatural Blood Lance. After casting Blood Lance, imperfectly balanced. Your core skills cost 3% X more essence, but deal 5% X increased damage. Not yet loaded.
Oh, look at that. Look at that passive right there. More
Imperfectly balanced.
damage.
Your core skills cost 3% X more essence, but deal 5% X increased damage. Imperfectly balanced. Your core skills cost enhanced Blood Lance. Supernatural Blood Lance. After casting Blood Lance 8 times, your next cast of Blood Lance is guaranteed to overpower and spawns a blood orb under the first enemy hit. You may only select one Supernatural Blood Surge. Each time an enemy is hit by Blood Surge and Blood Surge. Core. Unliving energy. Your maximum essence is increased by 3. Not yet loaded. Imperfectly balanced. Your core skills cost 3% X more essence. Enhanced Blood Lance. Blood Lance pierces through enemies who are currently lanced, dealing 15% Supernatural Blood Lance. After casting Blood Lance 8 times, your next cast of Blood Lance Supernatural Blood Lance Supernatural Blood Lance. Acolyte and apples as weak. Enhanced Blood Lance. Paranormal Blood Lance. Supernatural Blood. Enhanced Blood Surge. Paranormal Blood Surge. If an enemy is dead, Supernatural Blight. Enhanced Blight. Supernatural Blight. Enhanced Sever. Sever. Cube Flesh. Cube Flesh. Bone Spear. Rank 1/5. Core. Bone. Core skills spend resource to deliver powerful attacks. Bone Spear. Bone Spear. Rank 1/5. Core. Supernatural Bone Spear. Bone Spear makes the first enemy hit vulnerable for 3 seconds. Supernatural Bone Spear. Bone Spear makes the first enemy hit vulnerable for 3 seconds.
Making them vulnerable. This is this should make a
meaningful
meaningful impact on damage. Vulnerable is a 20% damage buff anytime someone's vulnerable. So, if I'm right, this boss shouldn't be that big of a deal because I mean, I'm doing some pretty easy damage here. We'll see. Once I find the boss room, should be around here somewhere. Let's see. I remember there's a short hallway that goes north and then it's the boss chamber, but I don't remember exactly if it's right here or not. Should be really close to it, right? I have no idea what is that triangle, dude? What is this?
Buckler. Shield. Core skills spend resource to deliver powerful. Core skills spend resource to deliver powerful attacks. Core skills spend resource to deliver powerful attacks. Skill slot locked. Unlock raise skeleton. Summoning. Raise a skeleton from a corpse to fight for you. Once all of your skeletons have been summoned, raise skeleton briefly summons a skeletal priest to empower your minions for 5 seconds.
Cool.
Summoning.
Okay.
Raise a skeleton from a corpse to fight for you.
So
once all of your skeletons have been
by
summoned, raise
default,
skeleton
your
briefly summons a skeletal
triangle
priest
is
to empower your minions for 5 seconds. That skill is not
That's
ready.
cool. Kind of cool. I wonder if I have to go back south and round, or go around, but Let's see. Here's some mobs. Let's go find them. With any luck, they will lead me to where I need to be.
Completed. Felon. 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 Reward on felon. Felon. Not enough essence to use that skill. Felon. That skill is not ready. Felon, felon. Felon. Felon, 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 felon. Felon, felon. Felon chain, felon. Not enough essence to use that skill. Crates. Crates. Crates.
Sounds like another chest over there.
Crates. 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 Crates, 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 crates. That skill is not ready. Crates, crates. Crates. Crates, 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 crates. Crates, crates, crates.
There we go.
Chest. Bottom action button. Interact. Simple side.
Ooh, simple scythe.
Profile.
Let's see, is it an
Profile.
upgrade?
Tunic. Chest armor. Simple side. Side. 41 item power. 26 damage per second. Plus 8. 19 to 29 damage per hit. 1.10 attacks per second. Fast weapon. Plus 1 life on kill. Plus 1. Necromancer. Unlocks new look on self. Simple side.
Yep, that's an
side.
upgrade.
That skill is not ready. Darkness within. Inspect the decapitated priest.
Yeah, there we go. So here's the boss room.
Campaign quest LV. 4. Campaign quest LV.
Let's just
4.
mark
Darkness
it
within.
so
You have reached your destination.
I
That skill is not ready.
reach the
Darkness within.
destination.
Inspect
So
the
it should be
decapitated priest.
right about here. Just move around slowly a little bit.
Decapitated priest. Bottom action button. Interact.
Interact,
Darkness within.
and here
Say
we
yes to
go.
apples. Fell.
And here's the boss.
That skill is not ready. Not enough essence to use that skill. Not enough essence to use that skill. Not enough essence to use that skill. That skill is not ready. Not enough essence to use that skill. That skill is not ready. Not enough essence to use that skill. Not enough essence to use that skill. That skill is not ready. Not enough essence to use that skill. That skill is not ready. Quest complete. Darkness within. 1505
go.
XP. Simple dagger. Darkness within. Two-handed sword. Two-handed sword. Ice Hall Tiger. Bottom action button. Interact.
And then you can leave.
Ice Hall Tiger. Bottom action button. Interact. Ice Hall Tiger. LV. 4.
Yeah. So that's the basic idea of how combat works, navigation, the accessibility sounds, and how a dungeon works. So that's the general gist. It's hopefully this helped you guys. I know it was a long video, but I appreciate leave a comment down below. Let me know if you made it all the way through. I appreciate anyone who shares the video. I hope you find it helpful. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.